Good morning. Happy Owls Readathon Day. Woo! I woke up pretty excited today. I woke up at like 6 o'clock because I was just really excited, and I went on the Magical Readathon Twitter. And then do you think I got up and started my day? No, of course not. So my day is starting right now. I'm gonna make myself a little coffee and sit down and read for a little bit and kick this thing off. Okay, so I just finished the test, and what? So the test was a quick read about a man taking a 25 question test to be a British citizen. It was good. It was good. I don't know what I would rate it. I don't think it was 5 stars. I don't think it was 5 stars, and I don't know why it wasn't 5 stars for me, but I'd say it was probably like 4.25, 4.5. It was good. It was good. I have like work that needs to get done, but I finished my first readathon book, which is great. Feels good. I think starting with the smallest book was a good idea. Gives me a little boost. We'll see what happens. I'm not sure which one is going to be next, but I'm going to get some stuff done and then figure it out. See you later. It's almost 2 o'clock. Where has my day gone? I started The Way I Used to Be. I read the first chapter. It's the second longest book I have on my TBR, and the one I'm the least excited for, so I want to get it started now and not save it till the end of the month. The first chapter was pretty heavy. It starts right off the bat with an assault, so it's going to be a heavy read, so I just need to take it a little slow. I need some coffee. Why do I look like this? I'm gonna sit down with The Way I Used to Be and get cracking. See how much of this I can fit in right now before I get distracted again. Good morning. I kind of messed up yesterday. I'm not gonna lie to you, I messed up. This vlogging thing is hard. I don't know why I thought that I could start BookTube and just like just start vlogging every day for a month. Last night was tough. I think I remember my last clip. I filmed that and I read a couple chapters of The Way I Used to Be, and then that was it. The rest of the day I just my boyfriend came home and we just spent time together, and I didn't read again. And then I woke up this morning and I was like, crap, like I forgot to vlog and I didn't read again. I'm gonna scrap this entire thing. And no, I am not. I have a tendency of like, if something's not perfect, if I'm not doing things the way I think I should be doing them for a video, then like I'll just scrap the whole thing, and I can't do that. I can't do that, or else I'm never gonna film, I'm never gonna do anything that I want to do, because I have this like thing that everything needs to be exactly how I feel it should be. So we're just gonna shimmy right along. Some of these days are gonna not be long. You know, I'm at home with my dog, and things are just not interesting right now. I mean, my life is never interesting, but things are extra not interesting when you're in quarantine. So we're just gonna work with what we've got, okay? Thank you for your patience. I had plans last night to start Platform 7 because for astronomy I can only be reading it when it's dark outside. That book is my longest book, and I need to read it before mid-April so that I can listen to the live show. I'm reading that book also for the Literally Dead Book Club, which is run by Books and Lala, and the co-host this month is Drinking by My Shelf. So I really want to watch the live show. So I need to start that tonight. I don't read a ton before bed because I'm an old lady. I get tired fast. But hopefully I can start that today. I'm going to try and get some reading done for the way I used to be. If it starts feeling inspiring, I might start Miracle Creek or something. But I don't know how many pages I read yesterday. My editing self will put it right here probably. I have some work that needs to get done. And then I have a coffee Skype get together with my brother. So I'm going to do as much as I can before 11 during our little Skype get together, and we'll see what happens. Well, I had a nice Skype time with my brother, so that's good. The bad news is I haven't read anything yet today. Oops. It's like I feel like reading, but I also just want to do puzzles. It's late. Can you tell? I have a big mess to clean up after dinner. I managed to read a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I did not read very much the rest of the day. Actually, I started a puzzle. I'm a mess. I'm a little bit hesitant about Platform 7. I've been seeing a lot of bad reviews about it, about how it's super boring, and this book is over 400 pages. There might be some adjustments to my TBR because I want to read something I'm really excited about. So I think I might be switching it to Stephen King's The Institute because I've got this in hard copy, I've got this as an ebook, and I've got this as an audiobook on Scribd. So we'll see what's going to happen, but I might be switching that out. We'll see. I might start it tonight, see how I'm feeling, and I'll let you know. Good morning, everybody. Happy day 3 of the Readathon. So, last night I read a little bit more of The Way I Used to Be. I'm not hating it. I don't read a ton of contemporary, especially YA contemporary like this. It's something that I want to read and see if I'm interested in, but I just haven't. So, but I am enjoying this one so far. I mean, That's kind of a weird word to say for a book like this. It's a story of a 14-year-old girl who was raped by her brother's best friend. The story just hit her sophomore year. And she's like growing more into herself. She's rebelling a little bit in her style, and she still hasn't told anybody what happened. It's just going through what she's experiencing after that assault. That assault paired with her already hard time in high school. I'm liking it so far. It's been interesting. It's like been captivating. It's just, I haven't read a ton of books like these. I don't know if it's just like the subject matter or the writing itself that isn't really holding my attention for long spans of time. It's just not something that I really want to be reading right now. Last night, while it was dark out, I started Stephen King's The Institute. I got a few chapters in before I just got way too tired, but it's official. I'm switching my TBR. So I'm moving Platform 7 off. Goodbye. It's just, I know that I've now replaced Platform 7 with a book bigger than it was, but at least I'm excited about this one, and this one has really great reviews. Platform 7 just seems to be getting terrible reviews about how boring it is and how it isn't a thriller. And I want to read something weird. So I don't know a ton about Stephen King's This is how I hold books in videos. I don't know a ton. I just knew that there was like a creepy government like stealing kids or something. I'm actually kind of mad I picked this as my astronomy pick because I want to like read it all day, but whatever. Good morning. So I'm learning that I'm only good at vlogging in the mornings. I've not been reading as much as I should. I'll put the page count for how much I read yesterday in here. The books that I am reading are going just fine. It's just, I don't know, I've been very easily distracted, and that's just how it is sometimes. I did start a puzzle. Here's my puzzle. It's a mess right now. Unfortunately, I have to clean up. It's a little bit too early for me to have the vacuum on because I have house needs upstairs. So I'm going to take this time to do a little bit of reading and relaxing. And then when I start getting distracted, I can use that time to clean. Smart. I'm reading the way I was before, and like, I just want Eden to make better decisions, but also I really don't want Josh to break my heart, you know? Hey. I always thought this cat looked like Ron Swanson. It's day 6 of the Readathon. I didn't vlog at all yesterday, but nothing happened yesterday. Some days I just don't read. I think I maybe read like 10 pages max yesterday. I mean, there's nothing else to say. I finished The Way I Used to Be like 3 minutes ago, and I don't know how I feel about it. I thought the book was a little too long for what it was. Just a lot of repetition of bad behavior that I think, I don't know, like it could have been condensed a little bit. Just felt really repetitive. I don't need a character to be likable in order to like a book, but it seems so awful to say because you know what the character has been through right off the bat. But I mean, she just treats people like shit for the entire book. I didn't find the conclusion to be extremely satisfying. I don't know. Like it wasn't a bad book, and it had like a good message and an important story and everything, but I don't know, it could have been condensed. Ooh. I think I would probably give it, like, it's the thing, it's like, you just feel kind of meh. I just want to, like, gravitate toward the 3 stars. I definitely don't think it was 2 stars. I'd be I'd be really rude to be giving this book, like, 2 stars. I don't think it deserves anything less than a 3, but it wasn't a 4. What even are ratings? 3.25. 3.25. So, I got my little bookshelf. I've been just removing the books from my little shelf as I finish. So this is all I have left. Except Platform 7. That's a fail. So now I'm going to be reading the Institute for Astronomy more in the evenings. And what am I going to start? I think I might read 6 Stories next, because it's one of my shorter books. And then I'll read another contemporary, and then I can read Miracle Creek. I'm really excited about Miracle Creek, so I don't know, I just kind of want to hold off on it, but this better not be a mistake. I think 6 Stories is up next. 2 books down, a handful to go. It's great. Hi guys. I just finished reading the first story of 6 Stories, and I'm digging it. This is a prime example of why I don't like to reread the synopsis of a book on my TBR. If somebody on BookTube recommends a book, I hear the synopsis that time, and then I just add it to my TBR if it sounds interesting. And I rarely go back and read the full synopsis again. I'll just, like, kind of refresh my memory with the first 1 or 2 sentences. I didn't do that with 6 Stories, so I truly had no idea why I added it to my TBR. I just knew that Books and Lala had read it, and she made it sound interesting that time she mentioned it. So now I know that this is a podcast, which is awesome. I haven't read a ton of books that include podcasts in them. The only other one that I've read is Sadie, which was, like, one of my favorite reads last year because of that. And so this book is entirely a podcast. This book is the story of a 15-year-old boy who was found dead a year after his disappearance. And he was part of, like, this little club that did these kinds of camping trips. And the book is 6 interviews with 6 different people that were there that night. I'm really excited to read the rest of this book because it's been great so far. Yay! We have a visitor. What are you doing? You woke up from your nap? I had a pretty good reading day yesterday for myself. I read, I think it was like 160 pages or so. And for me, that's good. I consider myself a slow reader, so that's really good. And I am loving 6 Stories. I mean, loving it. So I'm about to heat up my lunch and continue reading that for a little bit. And yeah, it's gonna be great. Your breath stinks. Couple geese? Say couple geese. Come on, couple geese. Couple geese. Good girl. You know what? I'm not going to freak out about vlogging or be upset that I only have 1 clip per day. Because quite frankly, there's nothing going on. There's nothing here that you want to see. I haven't finished 6 Stories yet, but I'm about 50% of the way through. Here's the deal. I'm the slowest reader ever. I'm sure I know that there are people slower than me, but I consider myself a very slow reader. So, 6 Stories is a short book. I think it's just over 200 pages. It really shouldn't be taking me, I've been reading it for like an hour or so every morning, It really shouldn't be taking me this long to finish, but that's just the speed that I read. Yeah, I don't really have any updates. I'm loving it. I'm loving 6 stories. And I think I'm going to start loving the Institute pretty soon too. So I'm having fun. But I just need to go easy on myself. See you tomorrow probably. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just finished 6 stories and it was so good. Oh my goodness. I want to give it 5 stars so bad. The ending wasn't quite what I thought it would be, or maybe what I hoped it would be. I don't know what I hoped it would be. What am I talking about? It wasn't like surprising, but it was. I don't know how to explain this. I don't know, I enjoyed it so much. I always feel really hesitant to give things 5 stars, and I really don't. Sadie, can you stop eating your butt while I'm talking? I'm always so hesitant to give a book 5 stars. I always end up doing like 4.5 because there's always just that little bit that like wasn't perfect. I had so much fun reading that book. I think I'm gonna give it 5. I think I'm gonna give it 5 stars. I have to. I have the Bromance Book Club. I have The Summer I Turned Pretty. I have Miracle Creek, and I'm working on The Institute at night. So, what am I gonna read next? I feel like I have to go to a contemporary in order to keep it balanced. I might do the Bromance Book Club next. I don't know, that sounds fun. I'm gonna get some work done now and then hopefully start a new book during lunch. Hey, happy day 10/Friday of the Readathon. I got up, got all cute, did some work, and now I'm back in bed. Yesterday, I continued with the Institute. I'm not far at all. I'm like a little over 50 pages in, and I'm really enjoying it so far. It's getting weird already. And I also started the Bromance Book Club. I'm only on chapter 3, but right off the bat, I feel like I'm gonna like it. Chapter 1 already showed the friend group, and I was already chuckling at the guys, but I think I am gonna get annoyed with the main couple. I don't remember their names at all. They're already kind of pissing me off, just because of their complete lack of communication. I should probably talk about what this book is about. The Bromance Book Club is about a couple. They got married super fast. 3 months into their relationship, she ended up pregnant, and they got married soon after that. So they've been married for 3 years, and the husband just found out that his wife has been faking her orgasms for the past 3 years. We don't really know what happened yet, but there was a huge lack of communication. He threw a hissy fit because he couldn't handle that information, even though she should have told him long before, 3 years. Now his friends have a book club where they read romance novels to help them with their relationships. And so that's about the gist of it. That's about as much as I know. I think it's going to be interesting if I can control my level of annoyance toward the couple. So hopefully they grow and they learn and they start to communicate, and it's very cute and fluffy and sweet. We'll find out. Hi, it's Saturday. I sucked at vlogging, mainly because I also sucked at reading. My dog's eating dinner. This is a bad time to film. I wanted to do a little bit of a wrap up. The last week and a half I managed to finish. Hey baby. Hi, you smell so bad. The past week and a half I managed to finish 3 books, which is an accomplishment for me. I feel like I can still complete all of my owls on time, but I'm gonna have to hustle a little bit. The past week and a half I read this many pages. I don't know how much it is now, but we'll see. Guess we'll see how the next couple of weeks go. But I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm glad I'm doing this. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon.